So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? Daredevil 19 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Mafex Medicom toy Justice League tactical suit Batman. So let's get into it right away and take a quick look at this box. So we do get a basic style box when it comes to Mafex. We do get them right there in the front of the box. On the top does say DC and Justice League. On the bottom we do get an image of the figures. This Batman tactical suit version, action figure, Mafex number 64, and Medicom toy. And then here's the bottom of the box with the barcode and blah blah blah, so nobody cares about. Then here's the top of the box. And then the one side of it with an image of the Batman figure there. And then here's the other side of the box with another image of the Batman figure. And then the back of it does show some cool poses you can get the figure into, along with most of the accessories. But anyway, that is the packaging. Let's get this figure over to take a closer look at Batman. Alrighty, taking a closer detailed look, and I think Mafex knocked it out of the park when it comes to the detail for this tactical suit Batman. I think the head sculpt turned out really nice. The face does look like Ben Affleck. It's just like their Justice League Ben Affleck face sculpts. They did paint some stubble on there as well, and the head just popped off, and the goggles look pretty good. Pretty clean paintwork on there, like where the silver is. A little bit of a silver paint bleeding up there, and I do love the texture on the back of his cowl. There's some more silver paint bleeding, and on the back of his neck it has a really cool texture to it. Just beautiful sculpt on that. Same with this piece as well. An issue with it, it pops up sometimes, but you can just push it right back down. And the cape does have a very nice cape span, as you can see right there. And it does have bendy wire this time running down the sides, unlike their regular Justice League Batman, who did not have any bendy wire at all. And I do love the material they chose. It's like a leathery pleather type material, and it looks really nice. It's just the left side hangs down lower than the right side, as you can see right there. But other than that, I think they did a pretty damn good job with the cape there. Even the inside has a pretty nice fabric to it. Now for the torso here, they did an awesome job with the armor. We get some very nice clean paintwork all throughout it, and beautiful sculpt detail all throughout it as well. His suit has a really cool texture to it. The bat symbol looks dope. We do have a little bit of battle damage on there as well. Midsection piece looks cool. We do get like these cool looking straps going down the sides of the armor and up over his shoulders, which look really nice. And the back there, do get like a different type of texture to the suit there, and it kind of has like a silvery, like bluish type look to it, and it looks really nice actually. And then the arms, nice sculpt and paint all throughout them. We get a cool texture on like these silver pieces there. And I do like how they added a wash all through the silver as well. I think that looks really cool. And the gauntlets turned out really nice. Get some straps going on over there. Very clean paintwork so far all throughout the figure, besides on this alternate head there. Then we do get the really cool looking utility belt. It does have a very heavy wash all throughout it, which looks pretty cool. Nothing really on the back there. And then for the lower legs, you can see like his regular suit under it, and that has that cool sculpted texture to it as well. And then the armor on the upper thighs, we get a few of those straps. The armor on the side right there with some battle damage all throughout it. Yeah, pretty much forgot to mention, all the armor, these silver type pieces, all have battle damage all throughout it, and it looks really cool, even on the knee parts. And then the shins have the battle damage as well. And there's the back. We have some more battle damage on that piece of armor. The bat boots look pretty cool. We got a couple like straps on the bottom and one around his ankle, which look nice. Some more of the battle damage on the armor on the feet, which looks dope. And then the bottom of them, we get some sculpted treads. So overall, I think Mafex really outdid themselves with the detail for this tactical suit Batman. That is usually their strong point when it comes to figures. They just really did an awesome job with it, and I can't be any more happy with how the paint and sculpt turned out. But anyway, let's continue on. Moving on to the accessories, we get a ton of awesomeness included with this tactical suit Batman, and this is another thing that Mafex excels when it comes to their figures, is including and hooking us up with a ton of accessories. So we do get a Mafex stand, of course, the base there, the arm or leg, and then we do get the clamp, has the basic type of stand articulation, so we do get that. Then we do get 3 alternate heads or faces. So we do get this one here that comes on the figure out of the packaging, the basic looking face with the goggles on, and they did a pretty good job with it. There is some paint bleeding from the silver here and there on it, but other than that, everything else looks pretty good on it. So we do get that one. Then we do get the same type of face, but we do have the angry teeth gritted look, which is the same type of expression we got with their Justice League Batman, the regular one, but we do get some nice paint and sculpt all throughout it, and it does look like Ben Affleck. Looks a little angry under that mask there, so we do get that one. Then finally, we got another basic looking face, but this time we have the goggles up. And once again, very nice job with the paint and sculpt. I don't really see any paint bleeding on this one this time. And the way you swap the heads is very simple. Just push down to get it on the ball peg and pull up to take it off. And if anybody is curious if you can put the regular Justice League Batman head on this figure, you can do that as well. So we do get those three alternate heads or faces. And then we also get his Bat Arsenal, and we pretty much get the same stuff we've gotten with past Ben Affleck Batman Mafex figures. The only new things really are the Bat Bombs. So we do get this like grenade launching type gun, and I don't even think he used this in Justice League. I could be wrong though, I forgot, but very nice sculpt detail all throughout it, and it just looks like it's molded in the color of the plastic. So we do get that. Then we do get two different grapple guns. We get the one that came with the armored Batman vs Superman Batman right here, and we do get some nice sculpt and paint all throughout it, as you can see right there. Really nice tiny sculpt detail on this side, man. That looks great. So we do get that one. Then we do get the regular grappling hook. This might be the zip line or something like that, but we do get the regular grappling hook here, and this piece does come out, the grapple right there, and we get some very nice sculpt and paint work all throughout it, as you can see there, and this piece comes off also. Be careful, because you could lose those extremely easily. Then we do get like a smoke grenade or something, and it's just molded in a black plastic, but we do have some nice sculpt detail on it, as you can see there. And then we do get three batarangs, and I do love the silver paint that they chose for them, and the sculpt of them look pretty cool also. So we do get those, and then we also get the new added accessory, the three Bat Bombs. So we do get one with a peg hole on it that is pegged into an extension for a stand, and then the other two do not have a peg hole on it. And the reason why they gave us one with a peg hole on it with an extension to a stand, you just take the Mafex stand, pop the clamp off, and then just pop the extension right on the peg. So you can make it look like Batman's throwing a bat bomb or something like that. So pretty cool idea by Mafex for doing that. And the Bat Bombs are just molded in a black plastic, and we do get a little bit of sculpt work on the one side there. So we do get the three Bat Bombs, and then we finally get 14 alternate hands, and it can't get any better with including interchangeable hands. So starting all the way on the right here, we do get a pair of fists, of course, which come on the figure out of the packaging, and the fists are the easiest hands to swap out. The rest of them, the other 12, the peg holes are a little too small for the wrist pegs, so you might either want to run it under hot water before you swap them out, because you don't want to risk breaking the wrist peg, or take a tiny Phillips head and widen the holes a little bit, or widen them some other way you know how to, so you don't risk breaking that wrist peg. And I feel like it would benefit us if Mafex did include some spare wrist pegs. So we do get a pair of fists, then we do get a pair of gripping hands for the batarangs, and then we get another pair of gripping hands which are meant for the grapple gun. Then we do get another pair of gripping hands which is meant for the smoke grenade and the zip line. Then we get some trigger finger hands for the grenade launcher. Then we get some gripping hands that are meant to hold the other side of the grenade launcher. Then we do get some open hands, and the detail is very well done on all 14 interchangeable hands. But anyway, that is all the great accessories included with the tactical suit Batman. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the reviews, shall we? Now for the height of Bruce Wayne to the very top of his bat ears, it looks like he's just shy of 6.5 inches tall. And then here he is compared to the Mafex Justice League Superman, the Justice League Batman, the Justice League Flash, and the SH Figuarts Justice League Wonder Woman. And then here he is compared to the SH Figuarts Suicide Squad Harley Quinn, the Suicide Squad Deadshot, the Suicide Squad Joker, and the Mafex Suicide Squad Joker. And then here he is compared to the SH Figuarts Infinity War Captain America, the Figuarts Dark Knight Batman, the Mafex 2.0 Joker, and the Mafex Harvey Dent Two-Face. And then here he is compared to the Storm Collectible Sub-Zero, the SH Figuarts Sage Mode Naruto, the Figma Deadpool, and the Marvel Legends Cable. And then here he is compared to the SH Figuarts Awakened Warrior Super Saiyan Goku and the Mezco 112 Deadpool. Anyway, there's some quick comparisons. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the review. So now for the articulation, and this is where I ran into a big QC issue that I never really experienced with Mafex. Maybe something similar, but not something exactly like this, which is the right leg. So before we go over the articulation, I'll just show it quickly. It's not securely pegged in to the hip joint right there, which I don't like, and I don't think if I glued it, I wouldn't be able to swivel it then. So, I mean, I could swivel it at the joint up here where it connects like into the pelvis there. But that's why I don't want to glue it on. Maybe I will and say screw it. But yeah, that I can't really drop the leg joint down. I mean, I can, but it starts sliding off. You know what I mean? And when I drop that joint down, it gets really loose too. So that's another QC issue as well. And my left leg, if I articulate it like a certain way, it pops off the ball peg. I mean, I just gotta pop it right back in, so it's really not that big of a deal. But figured I'd mention it to you guys. Whoever's going to be buying this figure, to just be cautious with theirs. Alright, so we do have 2 points at the neck. We get some great movement with this Batman here. The upper neck joint, you could get Mr. Wayne to look up a pretty good amount with that upper neck joint. And, whoops, looking down, he does look down decently. Then we do get pretty good pivot up there. And then, of course, it does swivel. The lower neck does go forward and back a decent amount. So with both joints, you can pretty much get him to look all the way down. And both joints, he doesn't really look up too much more. Then we do get pivot at the lower neck, and then of course swivel. So we do get some very nice movement combining both those neck joints there. And we do get a point of articulation at the torso, right around the upper abdomen there. And Batman crunches forward a decent amount with that joint. Does go back pretty good. Do get very nice pivot there. They always work in some great pivot on their torso joints. Then we do get the swivel, then the waist. Does go forward and back a really good amount. So with both joints combined, he can crunch forward really well, and he does go back very well also. Then we do get some very nice pivot at the waist, and then we do get the swivel. So very nice movement at the torso and the waist. Now the shoulder here, we do get a very nice circular motion out of the arm, and you could pull them out a little bit. It's like a vertical butterfly joint, and it actually does go horizontal as well. So you do kind of have some sort of like a butterfly type joint in there, plus you can move it around in a circular motion. The shoulders though, they have like this looseness to it, and it's not good, but it's not bad, you know what I mean? But I feel like they should have been a little more tight, because they do have that bit of looseness that kind of scares me, and I feel like we'll get even looser over time. Now the shoulders do go out to, see what I mean? How I moved it out to the side and it just fell down? See, it does have a bit of looseness to it, so that is definitely not good. But the arms do go out to the sides, almost 90 degrees, which is definitely good. They do go up and down. We do have the bicep swivel, double jointed elbows that bend in pretty much all the way. Then we have a ball hinge on the wrist, so it does swivel and hinges back and forth. Now for the legs here, they do drop down. I'll just do it with my left leg, and Batman can kick forward pretty much 90 degrees with that joint, and then doesn't really go to the back that much. Let's see if we could do the splits. And he can't really Jean-Claude Van Damme it. It looks like they go out a little more than 45 degrees, which is definitely good. Then we do get the upper thigh swivel. We do have the double jointed knees that bend back pretty much all the way, so that's definitely good. Then for the ankles, they do swivel. They hinge up a really good amount, same with hinging down. And then we do get some pretty good ankle pivot, and then a nice toe hinge. So overall, it has some great articulation, but there is a few QC issues and some loose joints that you need to be weary about. But other than that, you're going to be able to get them into pretty much any type of Batman pose you'd like. And I'm about to show you some of them right about now. But anyway, that is my review of the Mafex Tactical Suit Batman. Hope you enjoyed it. If I had to rate this figure between a 1 through 10, I'd have to give it a 7.5. If you would like to know the price and where to buy this figure, I did have mine imported from Japan from AmiAmi, but I'm pretty sure my buddy from Agelessgeeks will be getting this in stock. You could always check on their website, but I don't think he lists Mafex figures on there, so I would recommend going through their Instagram or Facebook group. I will put more information in the description below. And if you would like to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click on that notification bell. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, oh well, I guess you didn't like it. But thanks for watching. I will see you later. Nemesis Batman Tactical Suit version action figure, Mafex almost said number 24. On the top does say DC Justice League. To the very top of his bat ears, it looks like he's... Damn it, I hit the tripod. Bastard. Mafex 2.0 Joker and the Mafex 2.0 Joker and the Mafex... Damn it. And the SH Figure Arts Wondering Woman. Damn it. Alternate hands, and I don't think it can get... sounded drunk there. Oh, damn. But anyway, that is all the glossy black on the goggles to make it look like goggles.